right. Make some noise right now.
Enter! Podcast and Chill Network in association with Grandeur presents the Road to 1 Million Subscribers event on the 30th of July 2023 at Sunbet AREANA in Pretoria. Lineup includes Kabza the Small, MacG, Musa Keys, Mpop Pops, Celestine Dooley, Eugene Koza, and Robert Boy. This fun-filled event will include comedy, music performances, as well as a live audience conversation with MacG, Phenduka, and the Ghost Lady. Tickets are now available on Cricket from 295 rands. Doors open at 6 p.m. Food and drinks sold at the venue. Come and join a milestone celebration of Black excellence with Podcast and Chill Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they and them.
Yes, Nani.
It is official. Podcast and Chill has reached 1 million subscribers. Martin. After shit. Yebo.
No one runs towards when they were gonna rob you.
Yo.
So you gotta be fast. Because also it's like our reception.
So you are fast.
Yeah. Oh, I was fast. Also.
You guys know better than to give me shampoo, boy.
Yeah, because now I can tell we're there.
When I started at Crazy, I got a big hit. So I used to go around the whole school telling everybody, hey, fuck you, I'm on TV. Oh, yeah.
Man, fuck you.
I'm on TV. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they and them.
Yes, Nani.
It is official. Podcast and Chill has reached 1 million subscribers.
A million here, a million there.
Here we are. C'est ma millionaire.
Hi.
Millionaire.
C'est un million.
Yeah. And if you didn't believe in us,
Man, fuck you.
and if you don't think you're gonna get to 5 million,
Man, fuck you.
Ah.
and if you never wanted to come on the show,
Man, fuck you.
Phenduka, how you feeling? Ghost Lady, how you feeling?
Great, man. Like, who would have thunk we would have gotten here, guys?
It's crazy, man. My phone was blowing up yesterday.
Can you imagine?
And the whole time I was changing nappies and literally my daughter didn't give a shit, man. So I only got to experience and like feel the energy when we did the space.
Oh, yes, we went out to the space.
Yeah.
For a million.
Which was, it was so overwhelming, bro. Like, did you hear like most of the people, I think about 3 or 4 people mentioned that they stumbled upon the podcast when they're about to commit suicide.
Oh.
Or like they had a suicide attempt, remember?
And depression,
Like a hard time. Like, yo.
That was
And
insane.
This was the space that literally just uplifted them, you know? So, guys, it's just overwhelming.
But you can tell, man, that this thing is bigger than us. I mean, that coincidence, not even a coincidence. You know, the first episode going up on the 11th of July,
2018.
And then 5 years later, on the exact same day, we hit 1 million. What are the chances, bro?
That's God showing off, bro.
That is God showing off, and it shows with even people and the impact you've had on them. You know, I mean, I've had countless people on the DMs, not just yesterday, but prior, you know, to say what this whole thing means to them. Even in Durban, some guy just walked up to me, Durban, July, and like, I just want to say, you guys saved my life.
Wow.
And he just walked away. No picture, nothing. Just want to say you guys saved my life. And
And that's the
away.
beauty, man. It's what I was
whoa.
saying in the space last night that, yeah, I might have started the podcast and whatever, but the million is like ours, bro. Like, it's just like everybody, like all the chillers, it's our, actually, fuck it, man. It's Hlabafit.
Oish.
It's Hlabafit. Hey, bring the shampoo, dude. Bring the shampoo.
Champas.
Yeah, black people, this is how you drink champagne to celebrate.
Yes, Gena ngapaka.
Not for vibes.
Not for
Again.
As popele. Pop, pop the champagne.
sis
Aye, dude.
Sis Poppy. Guys, mina ngisitshwayela lezi zinto ne.
Do.
Hey,
Maybe let's give him back.
bomkwem.
Vula wena.
Hayi
Vula la.
Kulega poison.
Batin. That's the shit.
Hayi. Batin.
Batin. That's the shit. That's the shit. Yebo.
That's the shit. Yeah, man.
The craziest thing is that first episode, I had bought mics and I was using this very same laptop, but I didn't connect the mics to the laptop. So the audio that you're hearing is from the MacBook's mics.
Oh no! You didn't select the source.
Yeah, the mic.
So the mics were connected, but now you need to select the source to be the microphone source input, not the built-in mic.
That's why it sounds like that. Oh. But we were like, fuck, it was a dope episode, let's put it up.
Yeah.
No one's gonna watch it.
Well, it's got and it's sitting on 39K views.
Wow,
hey, man.
bro.
Oh man.
And I remember, because I was chatting to my lady yesterday and we were just going down memory lane, you know, like how the podcast started.
Yeah.
The fact that she would, because she had a 9 to 5, right? And then I'd stay at home like all day, bro, because I'd be editing. And then I'd stay up at night because I have to render. And then after I have to render, sometimes it bounces and I have to render again. And then I have to take another 3 hours to upload. So she was like, no wonder you didn't cheat.
So
I was
It was
busy,
your loyal
dog.
era.
so now that
There was no time.
So now that this black studio is doing the rendering.
I'm a different man. What do you mean?
Yeah, shout
You're
out,
a different
man.
free man.
I mean, you changing nappies. You know what I'm saying? I believe you.
Yeah.
My nigga.
And when we started, I don't know if you remember, Ghost Lady, but every single episode we recorded, we used to go outside at my house when I was still staying in Kailami and listen to the whole show. We used to go outside and listen to the whole show and
we
be like,
shoot
oh, that
like-
was funny.
Because we shoot at probably like at 7 p.m., you know, so we finish by 9. Then we sit and listen to the show again.
But it makes sense because it was a new baby. It's like when a baby is born and you wake up and just look at them, or you just, okay, maybe they wake you up, but when you just look at them, you know, when you just, while they're sleeping, and you barely do that when they grow older, you know, and so it makes sense how you want to just, like, we just created this thing and listen to it, you know, all over again.
And there'll be times where we have to shoot again.
Yeah.
Remember?
Why?
Because one shooting, because we didn't have a camera person, so we'd shoot like press record on the iPad, and sometimes we used your phone.
Yeah, there was a time we used my phone.
There was a time we used her phone. We had to dump from her phone to my laptop. It took 6 hours, ne?
It took forever. It was a mission, guys.
Christ.
We shot the whole podcast, got my phone. Like an Apple I, what it does it, an iPhone.
This sounds like
8.
2012, and it was like, no, 2018,
No.
19.
The worst for me, bro, was when I was editing and the sound was off sync.
So explain that. So you'd have a different source for the sound. Now you're recording from the mics.
So recording from the mics, right?
The sound,
You
yeah.
couldn't match the sound.
So people can hear me talking, but the sound is either delayed or too fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So I had to
Chinese
sync it.
movie.
Yeah. So I did
Chinese
that.
podcast. Well, why didn't you just move it though in the door in the software? Just move
Because
the sound.
I didn't know the software, dog. I had to learn myself. Like editing, I had to learn. I had to go on iMovie on YouTube and learn how to edit via iMovie.
fair enough.
Then
You're
later
still
on, I went to Adobe Pro. So I didn't know you could sync automatically. No. Yeah, so I'd do it literally every 5 minutes.
But why would there be a delay? So I'm assuming if you sync the first minute, everything else falls in
So we
place.
used to use claps. So we'd go 1, 2, 3, then record, ne? And then sometimes, like, maybe the camera, because we wouldn't know how to use the camera,
Yeah.
was recording the frames slower than the sound is. So you have to sync
So
them.
one file would be longer or shorter. That's you have to sync by section.
Bro, I had to go every 5 minutes and stretch it. Oh, my man, that was the worst, bro.
Well, but we're here now. The podcast didn't sync.
Drop the
So the full team, guys.
So I remember, oh man, I missed the first few episodes we did, man. Pure freedom, bliss. Before this cancel culture bullshit.
Yeah. I can imagine.
So Len used to come early and then we'd drink. So he used to come at like 5.
Used to come early.
Yeah, to the house. Right?
Oh, okay.
And then we drink and then you get drunk, right?
Okay.
And then we record at like 7.
Yeah.
Right? And then we listen to the show. So imagine this guy's gone to work from 9 to 5 and then he only gets back home at about 11, 12. And this whole time he's shooting a podcast that no one's listening to, right? So his woman...
wife to answer.
Yeah, so his woman would get mad. Until now, one day, she came.
I said, well, nah, it's good, it's nice.
You must check out the episode. I think it's episode 5. So it's literally on the episode. It's me, my woman. It's Len and his woman. Wow. And we play 30 seconds, lit as fuck. It's probably one of the funniest podcasts you'll hear ever, bro. Like, it was so hilarious. It was so hilarious.
I can still do that, though. I mean, play 30 seconds, get shit-faced.
Yeah. Ah, man. Remember, oh no, it was before your time, no?
Yeah, it was before my time.
Was there a ghost
But I
lady by
remember
then?
those. No.
Yeah, there was a ghost
There
lady
was a
before
ghost
Ghost
lady.
Lady.
I think there was
So how the
3
ghost lady,
ladies.
how the ghost lady concept came about. Now, lady didn't want to be on camera. She said she's shy on episode 1.
Okay.
So we're like, okay, cool. You stay off camera. And then she's like, I'll be the ghost lady. Well, I think Len said you'll be the ghost lady. And then that's how the ghost lady concept was born.
Actually, he coined it.
Yeah.
Because that's like the most famous thing in South Africa. A ghost lady. When you say it, people know what you're talking about.
And then after that, we had a few ghost ladies, and then we had Lolly. Lolly was Len's friend, and she became our ghost lady, right? But she like wanted to be famous. You know, like how.
I mean, the name is Lolly, bro. Anyone with a name that's like Lolly, candy. Of course they want to be famous.
So when chillers would see her and say, "Are you the ghost lady?" She's like, "Yes, let's take a picture." You know those vibes, right? But that's not why we got rid of her.
Okay.
So one day we were doing a live broadcast at Recharge. The day where we shot with Mapurisa and speaking, but I lost the sound. Remember that day I told you?
Damn, bro. Yeah. You told me about that.
So Mapurisa was hosting an event there, and then Lolly's there, and then Naledi's there as well. So now Lolly was trying to hook up stock for me. Wabon. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is, whatever. Let's see where this goes.
You don't have a choice. What?
So she hooked up some stock for me. And then the lady was behind us. She saw everything. Sakala poison. You see, from the DJ box to the entrance of Recharge, they dragged me by the ear in front of everyone. Oh. Heavy K was there laughing at me.
Oh, that's where the beef started. For real. Oh, the lady.
Yeah, dog. So she brings me outside. She's shitting on me. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, I'm not going to stay with you if this girl is the ghost lady. The only reason I'm going to stay with you is if you fire this girl. She can't be the ghost lady anymore because it clearly means when I'm not around, she's giving you stock.
Well, Lolly, stock sweet. I mean, that's what she does, right? What's a Lolly without a stock?
You understand? So I had to let her go. And then that's when Kaji started.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I didn't know this story.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. Fucking hell, dog. How was the stock, though?
Oh, my man, they dragged me out with my ear, my man.
You didn't see it?
Oh, my man.
But they saw you getting dragged out of the ear. Like, what, is that our guy? Yeah, that's our guy. Oh, shit, I can imagine the lady pulling his butt.
Go recharge, bro.
Bro.
Oh, no.
But I gotta make some special mentions because there's so many people who've been a part of the podcast that if I forget your name, I'm sorry, man. But there's so many people.
Yeah, but the other ghost ladies, are they there? Because I was
Yeah.
asking. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Penny was once a ghost lady. She was a
remember
vibe.
Penny, yeah.
She loved Len, man. Hey, her and Len. It was like you and Dudu, they had a thing, you know?
Do. Do you have a thing, do? You have a thing?
And then,
Hey,
because
man.
you gotta remember, at that time, bro, like, there was no money. but I knew people, and people would try help however they can. So we had a guy called Lungelo, who's Len's best friend. He's a lawyer. So when we needed like letters or whatever, we'd call Lungelo. So shout out to Lungelo. And then we had Salsa. Remember Salsa? Salsa would help us with whatever she can. So like people were just helping, you know,
Without
whatever.
any money.
Yeah.
Nothing.
At least you had a penny.
There was a chiller called Monday. He's now in Vietnam. He relocated.
Oh.
Whoa.
He gave us a camera, which I still have.
Yeah. Wow.
The first camera. He gave us lights.
Lights.
Gave.
Yeah.
Just wow.
He
Man.
came, he gave us the camera, he gave us the lights. It's like, yo, whatever else
Is he
you guys
still
need.
in Vietnam, actually?
Yeah, he's still in Vietnam.
dope.
Yeah, no. Tato, it's the lights that I gave you guys. Yeah, that's
Which
from
lights are those? Do I know them?
the ones when we started.
It's like the spotlight.
The
They were very
spotlights.
spotlight.
The ones with the mini
Yes.
and the blue thing.
Yes.
But they were just like this.
The ones we
The
used at
spotlights.
Kanye's house at the pool.
Yeah.
No, but by then when I got there, it was this mini ones with the mini dots. Well, small lights, and the one had blue thing in the back. I have flare, man.
No, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, those were donated.
Yeah, by Chiller, bro.
Whoa.
Till this
Shout
day, I
out to
still
Mon,
chat
the
to
guys
him.
in Vietnam, bro.
And I told him when I come to Vietnam, I'll come visit him. But yeah, he just gave me equipment worth about 60K.
Yo.
And I was like, here,
That's
man.
a lot, man.
Bro.
Have you spoken to him? When last you spoke to him?
Spoke to him about last year sometime because I'm trying to go to Vietnam and check him out, you know?
Wow.
So he was just telling me about the visas, how they work there and whatever.
Wow.
There was also Kanye. He handled our social media before Vet Checker.
Wow.
He used to do social media. Who else was there?
What happened to Kanye?
Kanye, he just stopped because he got too busy at his actual job because he does social media for a
Yeah,
living.
because this was just a hobby of passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was Turf, bro.
Oh, Pesta! Hey, he's a Pesta. Turf Pesta. Shout out Turf.
So Turf started doing graphics and animations, and then he's from Eastern Cape, no?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
based in Eastern. He's in Eastern Cape.
He's
yeah.
closer, yeah.
So we worked so well with him, and then when we got the super bets money,
Yeah.
we're like, yo, bro, move and relocate to Joburg. Then we got him like a small backroom apartment at Midrand.
Yeah, I remember it.
And he was staying
the
there
white one.
and doing whatever.
Yeah.
And then he got sick, man, like really bad.
Hey, bro, I remember.
Really bad.
That's when I just joined.
Yeah. So he had to go back to Eastern Cape. I mean, Naledi took him there in a wheelchair. He couldn't even move. So for him to still be a part of the network and in good shape and good health, shout out to him.
I saw
Yeah, no, shout out.
I always see him in the group, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Turf.
Hey, Turf scared us, eh?
He scared us.
How
Bro.
he
I
scared
remember
us.
Turf. Yeah, Turf was bad. I remember when he was really sick.
Yeah.
I remember we went to go see him.
Yes, remember.
I think you needed to get some stuff from him.
Like to explain to you guys how Turf was, né? When he came to Joburg, he was Saul's weight. Né? When he left, he was Tiblas.
Yeah.
Come, stand here, Tibla. Let them. No, come.
It's like a.
Oh, man, Chillers need to see the eyeball. Okay, Tibla's really skinny. Like Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa's skinny. That's Tibla.
And then Sanele, we did a couple of shows with Sanele as well, our producer.
Sanele.
In the beginning.
Sanele was
Fucking funny, bro.
Sanele is wild, bro. Sanele,
No, he was a ghost.
He was a ghost guy.
He'll say the wildest things. And I'm like, bro, you can't say that. And that's me saying, oh, what the fuck? For real.
Yeah, we did a couple of shows with Sanele.
What shows I want to hear those?
You must
It's
hear
hilarious, bro.
like episode 1 to 10. He's somewhere there.
Muffin Bella. Hey, Muffin Bella is hilarious, bro.
Who else was there? There was Dinga, our sound guy, right?
Oh, ding ding.
Hey, ding.
Now,
ding.
Dinga, we had to let him go because there's one episode we're shooting. He's doing sound, by the way. He comes with no headphones.
Comes with no headphones.
Yeah.
To
Like, my
monitor
man-
what is coming out the microphone. Normally you need headphones to hear, oh, he's too loud. Oh, there's a noise. Oh, this cable is loud. The machine is malfunctioning.
So he came without headphones, dog. We're like, my man, how are you going to monitor the sound? He's like, don't worry, I got it. But with him, he was just inconsistent. But we still work with him. He does some of our jingles. Like if you
Yeah, he
watch...
came here the other time.
Yes.
When you heard I was gone, he was here in the episode. He was chilling. I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised to see you here. Yeah, I remember.
Who else? Willie Lubisi. Remember Willie?
So what happened? So you came to do the sound without headphones, and what happened?
No, we had to let him go after that. Like, that was the last straw. But what I'm saying is that he was inconsistent because he had another job as well.
But didn't you lose that sound, or it wasn't recording or something?
Yeah, there was something off with that sound. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it's
but
one
that
of
was
the
the
Poochie
reason.
episode, right?
Yeah.
Poochie's episode, yeah.
Was it Poochie's episode?
Yeah, when Poochie was still part of the podcast, and then something happened with the sound.
Yes.
But they asked him, bro, but you don't have headphones. Like, we're cool, don't worry. Keep talking shit. We're good. Keep talking shit. We're good over here. Yeah, I remember that thing, man. My heart was so broken.
Look, if you listen to the podcast, we've got an intro like on Spotify and iTunes, whatever.
Yeah.
Willie Lubisi did that.
Wow.
Sculptured music.
Guys, Willie Lewis is sculptured music, the house producer. Yeah, who makes deep house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you met him at YFM. We used to work together, all of us. He was the sound, like the senior engineer who'd do the jingles, right? Now he's at Metro. So you used him as well, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out. He's good. He's one of the best engineers, like, one of in the SA radio, one of the best, for real. Like, even broadly, Jay is one of the best. He's good.
Then there was Coach Leo.
Hey, Coach Leo! Reverend! Hey!
I gotta let you know, we met Coach Leo at the Durban branch that we did.
This was before me, yeah.
Yeah, this is before you. And I cannot explain how much of an impact he had. Because at that time, I was doing everything by myself. So what you see now, the structure of the podcast or the network, like, we've got an events team, we've got
Departments. Yeah.
He was very crucial in that. I remember we sat at Ribbleville from 9 a.m. until
He
9
loves
p.m.
Ribbleville.
Yeah. And we are just structuring the podcast to what it is that you see now, actually.
Nice.
So he was telling me, because he's a business guy and he's a life coach and a business coach. So he was like,
Coach
dude,
Leo.
you need to let go of the reins and put people in place of these things that you trust so that you can focus on the content whatever, and not worry about social media and editing and whatnot.
Yes.
So he really like gave me a roadmap of like how the business should be structured.
And a corporate structure of some sort.
100%. Yeah.
Wow, man. Shout out to Coach
We used to
Leo.
record at Whoosh. Remember at Whoosh?
Yes, at
We'd have our
Whoosh.
meetings at Whoosh.
Yes, Whoosh were the guys handling their payment gateway.
Yeah.
And they were handling our payments on the website, right?
Yes.
When you buy merch or do whatever, buy grandeur, it'll go through Whoosh.
Yeah.
Yes. They in Midrand as well.
Centurion.
Yes. Shout out to Whoosh, man. The two guys, I forgot their names now. Shout out to them.
It's where we used to shoot. What's that podcast we did, man?
With the artists coming
Yeah,
to sing.
new upcoming
The
artists.
music one.
Hang on.
Yeah, hang on.
More is like, what are these niggas talking about?
She was still in grade 8.
Hey.
So yeah, like I said, if I forgot your name, I'm really sorry because so many people played a fundamental role in making this become what it is, man. But Ghost Lady, as being the what is it called?
The longest standing member.
So I think you didn't mention I and them because people know them. I mean, it's recent.
Yeah, people know them. I mean, Aya, the first time he came on the podcast, he's actually on the Hangout. He's playing drums. Yeah, he's playing drums.
Oh, yeah.
I played drums.
Yes.
And piano.
Piano, sorry, he was
Yeah,
playing piano. One of his artists was performing on the Hangout. And then it was the time when we were looking for a sound guy.
Wow.
And he was like, I know how to do sound. I'm like, cool, come on, let's rock it.
Nice.
Wow, I thought it was a chill and just sent an email.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, we met him that day at Whoosh.
Wow. Wow. Shout out, man.
Oh, must I tell you how I met the boys?
Which boy? Oh, the boys.
Meligant.
I'm a fan of the boys.
Meligant.
Meligant. Now turned Black Studios. I'm a fan of the boys.
So Meligant, Mesh hits me up, right?
Yeah.
And it was the time where Tabang was still shooting. So
One
Tabang
man,
was
yes.
one man shooting, but we're expanding, we're growing, right? So I was looking for another team, right? And then Mesh sent me a WhatsApp, I can't remember, but he sent me a WhatsApp, ne? Yeah, he sent me a WhatsApp. So I saved his number, and then I could see his stories. So when I see his stories, I'm like, hey, these guys are legit, man. This is some proper stuff. So I call him up, I'm like, yo, we're shooting Proverb. That's the first episode Meligant shot. So here we are in Newtown, Amp Studio, I'm there. I'm used to Tabang with his one mic, boom, boom, boom. Bro, I kid you not, man. Like 5 niggas came, bro.
Yo.
With like fucking 5 bags, big bags. They had 5 cameras. They had a boom, my man. They had a boom.
Remember, they
They had like lights for days. I got home. I'm like, baby, I found the team.
Fucking hell. Shout out.
And then after that, every episode, I'm like, hey, Chicky G, I don't see the boom.
Oh shit, for real. Now
remember
you
the
could
boom
make
at
it shorter. It's not the same now. It's like, oh.
Now there's no more lights. Now I have to give them Monday's lights.
Monday in Vietnam.
How much were you guys on when you started? 4K, ne? Yeah, they started on 4K a month, bro.
Wow.
Shooting all the shows, bro.
Yo, in 4K.
Yeah.
Right, man. Shout out, man. You know, that's like
Magic.
real passion.
Yeah.
So what was going on with the equipment? Why was it declining? Why was it decreasing?
Equipment, okay. How much I got?
They did that start of
no way.
upstairs X5 Sasa is 2-2. Was like yeah. Utaga food is school. They didn't assign that, bro. You know they borrowed the equipment and then they had to
Nah, we don't do that.
but the boom.
Yeah, and like, I remember the boom. I came to my house only once, though. And then Tololo, boom, Yanyamala.
From 4K a month to the highest paid on the network.
Hey, they
They even declined jobs. Hey, they
I don't like this
declined
conversation.
jobs. Hey.
Hey, Tibla.
Oh, man.
Blessing Pile. Khona abanye abangekho banyamalele.
So the
Nice
pay got
boys.
bigger.
Yeah, you guys do amazing work, man,
they
guys.
do.
We really, really appreciate it. You guys are, you know, like a big part of this thing, man. You guys really, really are amazing. You know?
They are the, what is it called? You know, in anything with, what is it called, man? Like in a car, the most important piece of the machine,
The engine.
the engine. No, not the engine.
Yeah.
What is
well,
it? What's that? There's a nice English way I wanted to say
phrase.
it. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Cornerstone.
Hey.
Yeah, that's
he's
fine.
saying that-
Cornerstone is good. Cornerstone is good.
Because if they don't edit, we fucked, bro.
Yes, if they don't edit, we're fucked. And then they do a lot of things. Sometimes they'll call you up and say, yo, man, we feel some kind of way about this, you know? So they don't just focus on just the editing, you know? They consume the stuff. And editorially as well, they play a big role, you know?
Last line of defense.
Last line of defense,
Yes.
literally. If all of us miss something, and we're like, oh, yeah, shit, oh, yeah, we'll miss that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, the guys, and they put in the hours, man. Like, you know, shout out, man. You guys are, like, the lifeline of this whole thing.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Ghost Lady, yes. As the, long-standing, last man?
Longest standing.
Yeah, you need to give a longer serving thing certificate.
Yeah, wait.
Remember in school, the kid didn't miss, didn't skip a day.
I must get a star.
No, certificate. Remember in school.
But I was ahead of you, Saul. Here we go.
Hey, it's the one.
For what?
How?
Long-standing.
Oh, yeah. Long-standing member of the podcast.
It's my trophy.
Ghost Lady, yeah. Wabuthatha, uzoza ubuyele ngomreverse.
Pause.
Woza lokha.
Pause.
No, uzoza ubuyele ngomreverse.
Hey, pause.
Uzoza
Ngizoyinqaba.
ubuyele ngomreverse.
Hayi.
Uzobuyela ngomreverse, ngeke bakubone.
Hey.
Ngicela nimbize tu. Woza.
Man.
Uzoza ubuyele ngomreverse. Ngeke bakukhipha ihood ke. Ha. Hayi, okay. Hayi, beka la.
Yeah, ngicela ungibekele ungigadele yona.
Angizigada.
How did you start on the podcast?
So remember, I guess it was that time, because who was the ghost lady before?
Lolly.
It was Lolly. Remember you guys shot, I think, 2 episodes without a ghost lady. I was one of the people who was on the comments like, where's the ghost lady? Because I love the ghost lady. Like, I was a fan. And then gradually, I think you guys said, okay, you guys are crying about not having a ghost lady. If you feel like you can be a ghost lady, come through.
Wow.
Like send us a, I think it was a what?
Email
or
or
something.
WhatsApp,
So
yeah.
I did. And I'm like, I love the concept. I did specifically say, I'm married. I have no desire on being on camera, not just because of the fact I'm married, but I was like, nah, I just I want to speak. And I'm one of those people that I can entertain any subject.
So which
you know?
episode did you watch first?
I'm sure it was, it was in that, the teens. About 15, was it Huli?
Oh, the Sunny,
Yes,
Ravere, Sisi.
Yes, Sisi. So I think it was one of those that just captured my attention.
That was
Yeah.
amazing, man. That
So-
was amazing. Yeah. Shout out to Sisi. She was such a vibe, yo.
You told me, you said,
No,
I
who's
must,
the son or Sisi?
Yeah, Udusani.
Who's the son? And so she's Sisi also, no? Oh, I'm confusing with the other Puyo TV girl. Okay, yeah.
so
Selah,
you said,
yeah.
okay, you answered my email and you said, okay, please come through. We're shooting on such and such a day. I came through. I was nervous as hell.
You're lying, ghost lady.
No, I was.
First time I met you was at the 10,000 subscribers party.
No, it was before that.
So mid-red 10,000 subscribers party?
I was there.
It's the first time.
No, already as a ghost lady.
Die, ghost lady. You're lying.
Never
was
said,
a
yeah, we didn't
ghost.
see you were a
I was a
ghost.
true ghost then.
Literally.
I remember at there's a place in Midrand. You're like, hey, I'm here to audition for being a ghost lady.
Yeah.
And then there were 2 other ladies as well.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, cool. Nice to meet you guys. We're shooting on this day. Come through and then we'll try it out.
No. I met you before that. And
Way.
at the same venue. What was it called? That place that we were at in Midrand.
Plantation.
Plantation. I was there, I met you before, and then you said,
What was I doing there?
no, for a meeting. Like we wanted, we.
It was the same day as the 10,000 subscribers party.
Oh.
So I gelled them.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yes.
And then you told me to come through on Monday when you guys shoot.
Yes.
I came through. In fact, you told us 2 of us are the lady,
Yes.
but she never pitched.
Yes.
And I think she was a hostess.
Air
ne?
hostess, it's
Yeah.
SAA, yes.
Exactly. And then I came through, we shot. Like, okay, cool, bye, thank you. I'm like, okay, Mac didn't call me, nothing. I was like, oh, okay, I had my opportunity, I'm good. Next week, the day on the Monday, he's like, how? Please come through. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. All right. It's like, I'll always wait for his call to tell me, like, I must come. And so until you told me, I think like 3 weeks later, you're like, dude, we shoot every Monday, just be here. So, and that's how I've just stayed here ever since.
Ah, man.
This was around, I think, episode about 49 or 50, somewhere there.
So how did you become a David Masharela before David Masharela?
How did I become?
Because you shot at her house, remember?
Oh.
So remember, Mac? No.
Yeah, now how that come about? Because they were on the couch still when you joined.
Yes, we were on the couch. Then we moved to Len's because remember, Mac lost his house, and then we moved to Len. We're now shooting at Len's place.
Lens Syria.
Yeah, no.
Oh, not Lens. I never said then we moved to Lens. I'm like, that's
In
far.
Midrand.
Why would you so far? Oh, yeah, on Lens house.
Yeah. Len's
Oh,
house,
okay.
Yeah.
And then the woman got mad because, like, we'd just...
Man, she's getting mad. Man. She gets mad, then he's coming back there. It's work. He's building for the family. What do you mean?
No, but we're unruly because imagine, like, you know, this is a house and we get there at like 5, we're drinking, we leave there at 10.
Yeah,
So it got a
fair
bit too
enough.
much.
Yeah. But not every day, though.
No, it wasn't every day.
Yeah, come on.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I think then shortly after, we started shooting some episodes at my place. Because remember, I had a LARPer, so at least it didn't really interrupt our life, inside the house. So it was like, man, we started shooting there. And then it went on for about almost a year, ne?
Yeah.
And then, we got the studio.
Wow.
So that was one place at my place where we never had any issues.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Until the government gave us 90,000 and when we had to figure out what to do with it.
Oh, yeah, the government spent money.
Yeah. Yeah.
For what?
It became a kill and divide.
Wasn't it during COVID?
It was just after.
I think you spoke
during
about,
COVID, yeah.
you're like, you guys, it's 90,000, man. How do we...
I was shocked at how he declared the figure. I was like, okay.
And Len was like, since I was here first, I deserve more. Tawang's like, it's my cameras.
Yeah, true. That's a good argument. Also, it's like, wow, nigga.
We're all equal.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
equal.
100%.
It's my house.
Have drinks there. It's my house. Wow, Mila.
And then obviously Saul came through. How many subscribers were we at when you came, bro?
I can't remember, but we were about to reach a milestone. I think
Like
we were
100K.
shy of 100,000.
For real?
We were on 90 something
something,
thousand. It's fucking nuts, right? A tenth, less than a tenth of what we're currently sitting. Wow. Fucking wow.
And you came with the numbers. Boy, did you come with the numbers?
Maybe came with a trend.
Yeah, nah, man, I think it was just like us all gelling, you know what I mean? And obviously, it's a piece and it's a puzzle, man, this thing. And
Well,
people-
bro, I want to know, at what state was happening, bro? In your life at that time? Like, because I know you had been casted out, like you had no interest in getting back into
No,
radio.
I was never. I was at a point in my life where I was like, you know what, this entertainment industry thing, and not that it treated me badly per se, right? I think everybody knows my life then went pear-shaped, and I was like, it's cool. And after making a few calls, man, and people realizing how fake people are, and people were so distant, people whom I could talk to normally and call and stuff, and no one was answering my calls. Because even when I was in the industry, I wasn't like industry, like, you know, within.
What were you doing at the time? Like,
The industry
what
circles.
What was your job? Like, what were you doing?
No, but like we were doing the printing thing. You know, I was in Hillbrow, and I literally had just started a construction company.
Whoa!
Yeah, for real.
Construction.
I literally just registered, not started. Two different things. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I met up with funny enough, a vendor guy. You know, shout out to Mzamani, man. Shibambo. You know, met up with Shibambo. You know, so he was a client with the printing thing. You know what I mean? Like he came through, wanted like business cards and print some T-shirts and stuff. And then we spoke. I was like, damn, I want to get into this. Like, no stress. Let's do this. And we're literally at that point. And so it was lockdown, eh? And then you had hit me up
On Facebook.
Facebook inbox, because we work together at YFM. I've told the story for those who haven't heard it. We've worked together at YFM, so obviously we work for the same company. We become Facebook friends automatically, right? Not automatically, but one of us sends one another, the other, a Facebook friend request,
And so was annoying at why? Hey, it was loud. You know when you walk in and Saw was by the cafeteria, you must go right.
Yeah, but oh fuck, this intern is loud. Ask everyone, and it's funny. Like, it's funny. Everyone thought I was annoying because Mo thought I was annoying. He was the first I worked with because the producer was like, "Give him a shot on the show." Dinero thought I was annoying, you know, and here we are. We work together now. Now you thought I was annoying, but not just only you three. Everyone, you know, literally thought I was annoying, which I was. I won't lie, and I was very loud, full of energy. See, if the energy you see now, I was full of it, 100 times. You know, I was like an intern, fresh, green, and raring to go. And then man. So MacG now he's doing this podcast and he keeps seeing my posts. Because what I did was I deactivated like a lot. I wasn't active on Instagram, on Twitter. In fact, because I was so broke, I sold my Twitter account.
Whoa!
Yeah. You don't know. I don't know, like 40,000, 50,000. Yeah, I'm like, what's the up? I sold it to Zimasa, man. Zim.
Hey, whoever bought Saul's Instagram.
Man, fuck you.
No, shout out.
No, he's happy.
I got
He
way more
40K.
followers now. Like, and it's so weird. Like,
No, I just wanted to play that.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
you know Zim, bro. Zim does the short clips. He's got an opening line. Zimasa, Mustafa. Oh, fuck. Yeah. He's got an opening line. He did this small, he wears glasses, does this video clip for like 10 seconds or 30 seconds. Where it's like, there's an opening line. I'll find it, right? So yeah, he bought it. So I was inactive, you know, on all of my social medias except for Facebook. And I would post like random things and not memes, but just opinions on stuff and whatnot, right? And MacG thought that was interesting.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah, they were funny, you know.
Yeah,
Like, this is funny, and then there'd be maybe a pun here or there, you know. So then you called me, and then you're like, "Yo, bro, want you to come through on the show." I think Glenn was still around, but you said we must do it virtually.
During COVID,
Yeah, during COVID. But I was like, nah, like, virtually doesn't work because I'm a broadcaster. I know also.
And during that time, I was just doing B-list celebrities because I don't want to waste them on virtual.
Yes, I obviously came to me.
I did Mosemi Sosa. Let's go back.
Well, look at you now.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. So I was like, nah, man. When it opens up, I want to come through. I want to come in. And then it eventually opened up, and it.
No, you wanted a face-to-face. Even if Len was there,
Yes.
you wanted us to be face-to-face.
Even with Len was there.
Yeah.
I wanted it face to face. Then eventually it opened up, and then Len had left. Had just left. And one of my friends, so I was aware of the podcast because my friend Lerato Makofane, shout out Makoffs, had told me that she's a chiller, right? Like super chill. Even now, she's like a super member. You know, she's a chiller through and through.
Man, shout out to the chillers and all the members.
Shout out to
Drop
4 million of them. Actually, there's more chillers.
There's
Some
more.
are chillers that don't subscribe,
Yeah.
you know? And
If you're a chiller and you haven't subscribed,
Man, fuck you.
yeah, we could be celebrating 2 million. We could be celebrating 3 million.
get too excited.
Yeah, we got too excited. No.
I'm on your phone no more. Yeah, why? And then it opened up, and then Len had just left, and I think my friend told me that actually, let me tell you something you don't know. She was like, hey, Len just left. Please, go to MacG and apply. And she didn't know that you called me, you know, for an interview. Like, hey, tell MacG, oh, you'd be so great. And I'm like, hey, the podcast yakho now. Just says you're a time. For real, I was like, hey, the podcast yakho, you're a time. Because she put me on, but I watched the Chile M episode. I watched the Scoop episode. Those 2 episodes, I was like, fuck, yeah, these are amazing. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah. So whenever there would be a celebrity that I've always loved, because I'm a big fan of Scoop, big fan of Chile M, then I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't really watch the Monday episodes,
of
to be
course.
honest. And I wasn't consuming any podcasts. Even now, I don't consume a lot of podcasts. So when she was like, Len just left, apply. I was like, hi. Mac, that's where I am. He called me to say he wanted to interview me, you know? So there was a bit of pride thing. And I'm not really normally a proud person, sometimes, you know? But not, you know me, you know, not all the time. So I was like, nah, man. I had a thing that said, nah, Mac knows I'm here because we spoke a few months ago. Lo and behold, hey, boy. Like, hey, Donna, yeah, you can come through, you know? But now it's not an interview. You're going to be co-hosting. Not for the guest co-host, you know, for the episode. And then, yeah, man, I remember on the car train, I was excited. Because I didn't realize how I missed the mic so much, you know?
How was the energy when you first walked into Kanye's house? Because me and you were not like close. It's not
We've
like
never been.
Yeah,
We've never
yeah.
been. People think like, you know, we're super, like, we've never been. Like at YFM, you know, he was MacG, man. You know what I mean?
So you guys practically didn't even know each other very well.
Nah.
Nah, not really. Let me paint the situation. At YFM, Mac was like MacG. You know, peak MacG. Like Mini Cooper, Rock the Girls,
Yo.
Ella Morenje, Morning Glory, MacG.
He was
you know what I mean?
he was
the
A-lister.
shit. Like, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, A-lister not even doing a drive or breakfast show, but he was like the cool guy there, you know, at YFM. See how he is, he's always been like that. I remember going to a Boss Parade. Boss Parade is a team building for over 3 days, and Mac didn't bring changing clothes. Nothing.
There was no time to change.
Nothing. It was Dickies pants, Paka, T-shirt, and a bottle of Heineken through and through. You know what I mean? And that's just Mac, and it's always been like that. Meanwhile, he's like the coolest guy. You know, it's MacG, bro. You know? And so me, I was an intern then. So you can imagine then the disconnect. You know what I mean? Like, he'd hear me but not see me, maybe. He'd hear this annoying guy, but didn't really pay attention. Who is that guy? Because he didn't even hear a single show we did with Mo, you know, in the morning on the breakfast show. So we didn't see one another and go, oh, buddy, long time. Oh, shit, yeah, you know. Yeah, like, so that's me, Hillbrow, taking Uber to
But how was it when you got to
Park Station? Yeah, Park Station. And I told this one girl, I'm like, do you know this podcast? I'm going there today. in the car train, I'm like, do you know this podcast? So I was drunk. You know, I was already drunk.
Yes, I remember.
When I arrived, I was already drunk.
Yes.
I was like, I'm on a fucking train. It's been a long time. So I'm drunk there in the Gautrain. I'm like, hey. And I met this girl, she's from Leondale, which is not far from Vosloo. So I started to like, yeah, my ex lives in Leondale, like the street there. Then I'm like, yeah, I'm going on this podcast. It's like, I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah. And I just annoy her the whole time. And she's like, good luck with the podcast. Little did she know, right?
Yo.
And then I get there, this Mac, I'm like, hey, bro, what's up, man? Yeah, you're cool. I don't know what we spoke about in the car, but I was like, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, and then we got there. When I got there, like, beautiful home. And then the first thing I did was take the picture because the podcast was then gaining traction. It was big by then, you know what I mean? Don't get it confused. That were almost on 100,000 because when I posted the picture of the couch on my Facebook, and a lot of people were like, you're on this thing. We know where you are. So the podcast was already big, know? And yeah, man, I couldn't wait, bro, because I was like, fuck, I haven't been on the mic for a while, but I know. And I knew it was going to turn into an interview. The case, I knew because it's like a catch up, know? It's like when we had Mo here and Fresh here. It always turns to that because it's like, damn, where have you been? What has happened? Yeah, this and that. And yeah, man, it was beautiful. I won't lie. And I knew like he was going to... So what happened was immediate because I knew he was in between co-hosts and you had Tepi previously.
Tepi and who's the girl at Y now? Nia Brown.
For real?
Yeah.
So he had essentially auditioned Tepi, Nia Brown.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I feel But shout out to Nia Brown and Tepi, really talented people. But I knew with what he was doing, I knew what he was doing. So I was waiting. I remember when he was like, yo, bro. So we were driving, I think.
Yeah.
Right after, so now he picked me from the Gautrain. He needs to drop me off at the station again, and I think it was in the car. But I knew already, I was like, yo, bro, would you like doing this? I'm like, man. I'm like, yeah, I would. I'm like, yeah, I would. Fuck. I was like, let me think, man. Yeah, I would,
I'll get back to you.
Like, can we do this every week, bro? I'm like, no, I didn't do that, but I knew. I'm like, yeah. But deep down, I was seriously very happy. Like, I was so happy.
Wait, hold on. Are we good? Are the cameras on? Yeah. Everything good? Yeah. Because I thought there was load shedding or something.
Yeah, I saw the lights go off. Yeah. So, but I was very happy, And so, yeah, man, I had literally said, nah, fuck this entertainment thing. And that's literally how it just happened. Like, literally, just overnight almost.
I don't know about you, but as soon as we finished recording, I knew you were the guy, bro.
Yeah.
The moment you almost spilled the alcohol on the...
Shit, bro. That was the most expensive asset on the podcast, right?
How did you feel about Soul?
It was so fun. It was just too fun. It just felt normal. Like, it just felt like home.
Yeah.
It was just everything connected. Like, it was just, yo, guys, it was, remember we were like, I know.
This is the one.
Yes, I remember you guys saying this.
We didn't even have to discuss it, bro. Like, I know, this is the one.
Yeah, you can feel certain things.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. It's been home ever since, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing against the ladies, but with you, it was just like, hey, man. It was like, wow, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then now comes Saul is part of the show now. Now, I have to be Saul's driver now.
Yes, he has to fetch me.
Hey.
Every time from the couch.
Hey.
But did you live close? Centurion? Midland?
I was in Midrand at the time.
Yeah. It wasn't too far.
Yeah, so I'd have to fetch him. And then when we need to record late, it's an issue.
Hey, dog.
And Saul wanted to go. As soon as we've stopped, let's go.
But here's where it's funny, bro. So the one time, I think the count train, we missed it because we were recording late or whatever. So I have to drop him off in Hillbrow.
Yo.
So I go there, drop him off. So his place is like here. So it's like here. I'm driving. I'm about to park there. It's like, no, my man, park here quickly. Let me get out, my man. There are rob people here.
I know all the corners, man.
Yo.
Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock in the evening. I'm like, no, wrong. Stop right here. I know there are people. I know the guys are people there. And here, I know all the spots. It's safe here.
And then as he gets out, I'm looking in my rearview mirror. There I see Saul.
Hey, man, hey, I was in the corner. I said to you guys, hey, can't fucking take chances, man. Can't take chances, man. Hey, man.
So they don't rob you when you're running. Is that what happens?
No, but obviously they don't have time to, walk behind you, approach you. No one's gonna run and come rob you. Like, you know, people rob you, walk towards you, they don't run towards you.
Oh.
No one runs towards you when they're gonna rob you.
Yo.
So you gotta be fast. Because also it's like our reception.
So you are fast.
Yeah. Oh, I was fast. I was fast.
Son, you're fast.
No, but I was running to. I was running to the closest place of safety. Because our building, this is our building, right? Building. And then at the bottom of it, there's a McDonald's and taxis. So I know as soon as I get there, I'm cool.
Okay.
Then I can just walk to, you know, the reception by our building, the foyer. So yeah, that's what I was going to. Kanya corner.
Oh.
Kanya.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that you are fast. Wow.
I am fast. Hey. I'm fast.
So how many times did you have to run home?
Not many. No, I'll be honest, not many, bro.
Are you still
Normally
running?
I'm home by I'm home. I'm still running. How am I still running? No, man, like
But you've
not
been losing
even.
weight, so...
No,
I
I
don't know.
gained it back actually, but it's a journey, you know.
Okay.
But like, no, bro, not a lot, because I'm that guy. If I know I'm in Hillbrow, I'll always be home by 8. Always. And also, Hillbrow, Pretoria Street, doesn't sleep. You know Pretoria Street, it's one of the busiest streets. So there's...
So you'd curfew yourself.
Not really. Or sometimes I'll be back like even at 10. It's just that where you drop me off, it's a bit dark, you know? But normally it's a very, busy street. Like, places they close at 10,
Don't you
12.
miss it, bro? I think that's content for days there in Hillbrow, bro.
Yeah, there is. I don't miss it, man. I think I experienced it enough. Like, I had good times of it.
Remember when we were going to Ghana? And then we found out our tickets are fake. So now we have to go back home. So I was like, my man, I can't go back there, bro. I told him I'm coming to your country.
I was telling someone like, yo, Bana.
It's not all of them. Go heal, bro.
I told my nigga down to kick it like the next 3 days. Because I told all these fucking West African niggas, Nigerian niggas, that I'm going to your home country. Do you have something for your granny or something, you know? And now here I am, sitting with a nguto of stouts, of milk stouts in Hillbrow, sitting next to them. What's up? Hey, man. What's up? Like, oh, bros, I thought you were going to my granny. So, yeah, man.
It's like, can I camp there by your patio?
No one wanted to go home, guys.
I didn't, because my mind was in Ghana already. I think everyone, and I just couldn't see myself in Hillbrow at Skyline or whatever.
And then there came a need for a fat checker.
Hey.
How many fat checkers did we have before, Busi?
Yo.
Yo, the frogs. We kissed.
Ah.
4, ne?
I think 4.
4 fact checkers.
I remember I think we had 3 guys before, then we had...
We had a guy.
Yeah, we had 2.
With a guy, 2 guys. Did we have a
guys.
lady? We didn't have a lady. Was there ever a lady?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
this.
Mbokoto lady. Remember her?
Yeah.
Oh, with the glasses. Oh my God,
Yes.
guy, what a journey. Yo! The fighter. The feminist. Yo!
Oh, then we had the married lady.
Yo!
married lady?
The married lady who came with the husband. And the husband would park. Because we told him, you can't be in the studio, we're shooting. Then he'd sit in the car. Yo! Thinking like, come on, man, we're professionals, man. You know? No one working with us, like, come on. Oh, man, I forgot.
We went through
Yo!
that. Yeah.
So, Busi, how did you get the gig?
I was listening to the podcast as usual, and I heard Saul asking where Bogoto was. So this whole time, I've just been thinking, okay, maybe I should actually text. And then I called a friend for your numbers. I couldn't find them. Then I text a lot of people just trying to find how could I get podcast intro.
Wow.
And then one night at around 12 a.m., I couldn't sleep thinking about the fact checker. I went back on YouTube, and on your description, there's actually numbers at the bottom.
Oh, yes.
So
you click more.
I actually then texted the numbers. And then the next Monday, the married lady got in.
Oh, yes.
My heart.
You were hurt.
Yeah, so I had to like pray to the Lord and be like, it's fine, congratulations. I even blacklisted you guys at some point. I stopped being a chiller. Like I was done.
Unsubscribed.
Unsubscribed, did everything, deleted everything. And then one morning, I got a text. And my mom was driving from Pretoria town. So in the traffic, I just screamed and we had to stop on the side. And then I was telling her, you remember those people that swear a lot on my phone? Those ones that you're like, I'm making noise with. They're calling me. I'm going.
Wow.
So that's how it actually worked out, basically. But I was at the All Black market. I even went backstage.
In town.
Yeah.
That was a
Shit.
beautiful
That was a
night.
Ooh, that was an amazing party.
Went there and I snuck
Shout out to
back.
Pumla and Jason for putting that
that.
together.
Shout out.
And then
Jason,
Spoo as well.
man. What's the shit?
That's the shit.
It was dope. And I snuck backstage and I took pictures with Bougie. We looked for MacG. Yo, he was nowhere to be found.
Wow, that night.
And I found Saul
Fine.
and I was talking to Saul in the back. I thought Saul was cute, by the way.
Who said fuck?
Yes.
And who said back then? So what changed?
So.
Man, fuck you.
Wait, man. Thought back then.
Yeah, back then. And then I saw Tepi and yeah, we just got to see you guys and left. But I guess the stars came all together. And
So at the party, you hadn't started with us yet.
hell no.
We're still with Bogoto.
Gonjo, what's your name, guys?
Gabi.
Kabiso, Matimo. Shout out Kabiso, man.
Kabiso was
shout out.
great, but not for this show, because we're very lighthearted, man. Like, we don't want no serious things.
Yeah, but she just also just didn't show up at some point and just
Yes.
yeah, because just didn't show up. Like just didn't like show up. Like you call her, oh yeah, I'm in Cape Town. I forgot to tell you, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're in Cape Town. I was like, what's going on? Which part is
But
this
I
one, you
remember having a feeling the same that I had with Saul when you first started on your first show.
Nice.
I can't remember what episode it was, but I told Ghostly, I'm
Yes.
like, that's the one.
Yeah.
The energy was just... Because the other one used to talk too much, like even when she's not needed to talk.
know? Yes.
And Boosie, like, gets it. Like, she knows when to come in.
Yes. The other one was just like, oh, suddenly there's a voice from the far corner of the studio, like, oh, hey, they heard the sound guy. They were sitting there like, hey, plotting with your camera, I'm your camera. Voice up. Confused. What's hard? What a journey, man.
Dudu, how did you start, man?
Oh, do.
I know there's Cassie FM involved.
Yes, my little brother was a chiller. So he told me that you and Len, because I joined while it was still you and Len.
So are you the
Said-
second longest standing?
Yes, actually. Yes, I am the second.
No ways.
yes.
Oh.
I am.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Bring up the
Wow,
award.
man.
Bring up the award.
Yes. So my little brother told me you guys are looking for a content producer. And I emailed. You responded and you said, but we can't pay you. But because I come from a community radio background.
Kasi
I
FM,
understand-
shout
yeah,
out.
so I got it. So I was like, yeah, it's fine, especially when you're interested, when you love broadcasting. Sometimes you overlook like pay and whatever. There's that passion element of it, So I was fine with it. I joined.
And now you're the highest paid producer in podcast history in SA.
Not right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hi.
Oh, which producer gets paid more than you?
Oh, really?
No, but let's be honest, yes. Which other?
Yeah,
Which other?
Guys.
I'll wait.
Well, wait.
Yeah, no.
No other podcast
Are you
producer.
doing this to me, guys?
Just the way you put it, like, I didn't expect you to put it like that.
Yeah, right.
But it's right, you are.
Meg is balding, but yeah.
Many other podcasts don't have producers also.
You guys know better than to give me shampoo, boy.
Yeah, because now I can tell we're there. Yeah, and then there was a period during COVID where I kind of almost disappeared, kind of. Yeah. So everything you're talking about during the COVID period, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was just going through my own things.
Yes, you went through some.
So I was really just in the trenches at that point, you know. Resurfaced and texted you, and you were like, "Oh, where have you been?" You know. And I was like, "Okay, so I'm still welcome to be a part of this space, you know." And then, of course, came that moment where you almost fired me. I've been through a lot.
Yeah, why did I almost fire you, Gonji?
Honestly, because you couldn't find me a lot of the times when you were trying to reach me. I remember this one time you texted me, you're like, and I was in Mpumalanga at that time, and you're like, do this thing of me not finding you. And then you send me angry emojis. I was like, this is the first time Mac has ever sent me angry emojis.
He's not an emoji guy.
Exactly.
He'll just send the surfing guy. He likes the surfing skateboard to celebrate, you know.
Yeah.
He'll send the surfing.
Oh,
like,
he sent 100%.
This nigga find a surfing man.
Yeah, that's true. It's the surfing man, it's 100%.
Yes.
You know? So then the angry emojis, I was like, okay, this nigga is pissed right now, you know? And so we worked around it. I begged you, but we worked around it. And I think from that moment onwards, I knew that this was like a big thing. I couldn't allow myself not to be a part of it. I poured everything that was in me because I really was going through a lot, but I had to like pour everything that was in me to be like a part of this. Beautiful. And truth be told, when I was listening to the space last night, because I was listening, when the chillers kept saying, "You saved my life," blah, 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 I was like, shit, the podcast saved my life.
Wow.
So I think it really did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you, you've bought things that we can't mention because of Utagati.
Yeah, I was a lawyer like a Foster Ras. Who do this from Foster, by the way? I was a lawyer like 25. You in the cast of 25, you in 26, 14. I was a lawyer like 14. My fear fly. What's down? Go drop a pin, send location, go come and tell
Yeah,
but yeah, man, you've achieved so much.
It's a beautiful journey. I'm so happy to be a part of this journey. There's some interviews that I arranged and they got us in trouble. But
it's part of the journey, man.
Exactly. They got us in trouble, but they also got us big numbers. So that also speaks to the culture of South Africa, you know.
Yeah, shout out to the haters, man.
Shout out to the haters.
Shout out to Twitter.
Yeah, who we are because of you.
Yeah.
Man, I love haters. We need more. Actually, it's too nice stuff, man. We need more haters.
Nah, man, let's fuck this shit up.
Black Twitter.
For some feathers. Color happy.
Or is it black thread now? Black thread will come.
Should we even ask Simpiwa how he started?
What's the point? Just, man, let's talk a story. Yo, we need your story, man.
How you blew up.
Oh, how you get blown up. Oh, hey.
Ghost lady.
Is this you?
Man, fuck you.
I received.
Makang sothini ngoba you guys
all the background.
I was working at ENCA. So we were working there. I started as an intern there.
At ENCA, okay.
Yeah. So and then he was the only guy who showed me shit there.
Oh, dope.
Oh, like, took it under his wing.
Everyone was like, I know, shalalap. And
industry.
Yeah, and the man, I'm inquisitive, so I wanna
learn.
Yeah, I wanna know. So there was a day you asked too many questions. So I'm like, okay. And then fast forward, I think a year later, he started working here, and then you guys had more shows.
Yes.
So he's like, Izagala, and come help me out. I'm like, sure.
The load, yeah.
Nice.
And then the first episode I was here, you guys were shooting.
JR. Oh, yeah.
Damn, down here by the pool. Wow.
So I didn't know the podcast at all. So I didn't even take a video. Like, that's how
Uguti, I'm
Yeah,
with these people.
uninterested I was at that time. Okay, sharp.
How
Now
can you be interested, man? We make
I
it a
didn't
circle
know,
big,
though.
come on.
I got you, dog.
Okay, yeah, that happened. We worked, and then and they had their fallout, and then I was told, speak to Pala. And then I was like, I know.
Oh, shout out. We got a CEO, by the way.
Wait. Yeah, shout out to Paula, man.
We got a CEO.
Paula, shout out.
And Melen, and that's all, though.
Wait. No, you. So you went from JR to Paula, like that's like a year apart.
Are you sure through the time? Yeah, how there was trips we shot. I was shooting other things.
No, hold on. Hold on. What did he say before he got to Paula? I'm drunk, or he just
nah.
you really double up, man. Double up on the story. Hold on, bro. So your first episode was thingy.
Yeah.
And then what happens after?
And then we were.
You arrived as his junior.
Yeah.
For the JR episode.
Yes.
And then what happened after?
And then I started shooting the other shows, and then he was shooting the main show.
Oh, he was shooting shooting Bougie show, the ladies podcast, and other shows. Okay.
Yeah. And then we shot. And then they had a fallout.
And then I heard actually Mesh wasn't the one who knew the podcast. He didn't know what the podcast was. Neo is the one who
Neo is the chiller.
Yeah. Am I like Neo?
Plugged Meligant into it.
Yeah. Ooh, what happened
bro.
with Meligan, bro?
Well, go back to your story of Mesh texting you.
Yeah.
So this is still like pandemic, right?
Oh, by the way, he's now the highest paid sound engineer in podcast history.
Well, he's the only one. We have the highest paid fact checker. Highest paid
blowjob. That man who one day seen you 5 times. Nah, kidding.
1.5 times 5.
Sorry, Neo.
No, hardy, bro.
Oh, yeah. So this is during like pandemic, but like we don't have any job.
Sure.
We don't have anything. Like Tato and Tseho used to stay at rest there.
Rest in peace, Blackie, man.
Yeah.
Shut
up, Blackie. Person, peace.
So I used to leave my place because I didn't stay so far from Mesh. So I used to leave my place and go to Mesh, Then we just hang out there. And then this other time, I'm like, yo, dog, there's this podcast, maybe Mesh didn't really like to watch stuff, you see. He's a guy who used to love series and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I think you're going to like this. And on that day, it was actually an episode where you and Len were actually calling your partners on the show.
Yes.
You see? So Mesh was like, this is so dope. Right? And I'm like, okay, man, there's a guy who shoots there, but I don't think maybe Mac can just let him go, but we can do something,
Wow.
And I think you guys were planning to go to Devon.
Yes.
And I'm like, Mesh is a graphic guy. So whenever he's in front of the PC, he just wants to do some graphic post. I'm like, yo, just do a poster and send it to this number, like fact checker said. Send it to this number, right? Just do a poster and send it to this number. And then that's what he did.
And it was dope.
Yeah, it was
So now what? This was a post of the event you're planning in Durban, in the branch, I'm assuming. Dope.
Unprovoked.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. You see, the people, that's how you get creative. It's better than just not saying, hey, guy chance. Just be creative and be spontaneous and do something and just pitch it.
Active.
That's the work. Be proactive. Yes. That's beautiful, man.
Be the solution.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what we actually used to do a lot of times, I would just do something and then just send it to someone, If they like it, that's how we get into, work with them.
Beautiful. It's better, that speaks better than the CV.
Yeah, so from then, like you said, you saw his statuses and you were like, okay, cool, this is dope. And then, the first shoot was Proverb and Nandingoma, the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, shout out to Nandi. What a beautiful song. She's going to come back. I love Nandi, bro. She's such
Yeah.
a beautiful soul,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Nandi's beautiful, man. Like,
And it brings me to,
she's a good person.
we're talking about all these memories and, going down memory lane. It was so crazy for me. After I put my daughter to sleep, I realized that, dude, I keep telling you guys never listen to me when I talk.
Okay, we're listening.
Did you see? Not a single celeb tweeted.
Congratulations.
Hi, my man!
Not a single.
My man!
And I'm not talking about the people that fuck with us like Mpo Pops, Danelle, Celeste. Those are
Yeah,
like
those are
chills.
within our ecosystem.
Not
Yeah.
a single.
Yeah.
Not even one, bro.
I saw yesterday Bonang tweeted. What did she tweet? I'll find the tweet.
How crazy?
I'll find the tweet.
But
It's so funny.
here's what's funny.
But they know.
Here's what's funny. When we say something wrong,
Ha!
they are first.
Oh, yeah,
tweets.
Bele. Hey, freedom of speech, tantamount. Hey.
You see how two-faced these people are, bro? You see how two-faced these celebs are?
Bafagasa.
That's crazy, man. It's
Like
crazy.
who reached out to you? Who called you and just no one?
Apart from the people that you would understand, I mean, the people that fuck with us, nah, no one, bro.
So you never got any other call that like you're
Zero.
even surprised. Like, oh wow, I
Zero.
didn't
And the
know
thing
you.
is, I'm not expecting.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, okay, cool.
Nah, bro, they
If-
don't mean shit.
No, but wait. What I'm saying, Nesol, is
If you can acknowledge us down, at least acknowledge us also on top.
exactly. Keep the same energy.
Keep it.
And there's nothing wrong. Like, you really don't look like an idiot or whatever to just say, yo, these guys have
Even
just
if I
really
didn't
achieved
believe that you'll
something.
make it, but congratulations, you know?
You don't even need to put that. But just to say congrats. Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yesterday-
not saying like all the celebrities should have said congratulations. No.
No,
I'm just saying the same ones that are very vocal when we make a mistake as human
Yeah,
beings
yeah.
and we take accountability for our mistakes
Yes.
are the same ones who are quiet when we do something good. Bro, imagine if Mitlali had hit 1 million views. Oh!
It would be a celebrity
Fucking sausage fest.
massaging of
Everybody.
the things. All of them. It would be just a bloody
Everybody.
mess.
Oh, my queen.
Oh, bloody queen winner. Queen winner.
Queen Yen.
All hail.
Power. Woman power. Oh, it would be all sorts of celebrity orgy fest. They'll all be tickling one another's things.
Yep.
And licking on our God.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Ah!
Okay, let's have the champagne. Let's have the champagne.
It would be word.
Senkhala kakhulu.
Ah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. man.
Guys, but I think I want to say, Mac, you gave birth to, because this like, the podcast and chill is literally, it's like your baby. You gave birth to it and started this thing, and it's blessing a lot of other people. So you need to acknowledge that. I know people going big up, and you're saying, yes, it's you. But at the end of the day, you started this, You and Len, we have to just applaud you guys. And
Yeah, man.
guys, thank you so much for literally...
Mini Dlamini doesn't think so.
Who's Mini? Come on.
How?
now, man.
Press that.
But how does it feel, man? Like to have started something and there's nothing wrong with starting things for your own benefit or because you're like, fuck, I'm out of a gig or whatever, and you started for your own benefit. But it turns out to be such a beautiful vehicle, that has changed lives. I mean, everyone's life in here
Has
is
changed.
And most importantly, chillers. I mean, people who would be dead now with graves,
There's
erected
lives.
above their bodies are still alive, and all because of this. And one may say, you guys just talk shit. But
No.
clearly, it's bigger than that, as people have clearly been a testament.
Hey,
to that.
Mashabela, how
Yo,
are you, sir?
Prate!
Hey, Pate!
Shout out, Prate! Shout out the landlord! Yeah, landlord!
Did I tell you the story of how I met Brad Dave? It was Chili's funeral.
Yes, you told me, Foslo. Foslo Rush, shout out, man.
So
yes.
I was there with Danelle Lusenga at Chili's funeral. And then she's like, do you know who that is? I'm like, no, who's that? He's like, yo, he's so rich, man. He's got money for days.
Yeah, you
All
told
right,
me
cool.
this.
I gotta meet him, man. And then we met. We started talking radio. Radio chats take forever. And then, I told him about the podcast thing, and he told me he's got a podcast studio. And, we met up and we struck a deal. We've never exchanged money, me and Mashabela. It's literally just me and him working together, with this platform that he has housed. He has afforded us the ability to plug his platform. Yeah. And now he's building a whole fucking new studio for KFC.
Whoa, for real? David Mashabela, you're growing wings. He's growing wings. Hot wings. Hey, it's cute. Yeah. Other singers are doing podcasts, but you're the actual singer doing podcasts.
I can't let you lie about me and I say nothing.
Hey, man, we've had some shampoo, bro, Dave.
Say again, sorry, sir?
We've had some shampoo. We celebrate. Yeah. But how did it go down? How did it really go down?
What went down?
When we met, like,
yeah, you're right. But he stalked me a little bit. He came to SABC to see me.
Yeah.
And there were these young men who were so excited. That's when I realized that there's something this young man is doing that's making sense. Because there were these guys who were, because I didn't know who he was. He was just another MacG that I knew from YFM. And there were these guys who were like, dude, can we take a picture? And that's when I realized, okay, there's something here.
Something.
Yes. And we started talking. And our first conversation was more about business. And which business is commercializing this concept. And it had its own challenges, telecom and so forth and so forth. But he left me with the telecom people, and I carried on with them doing other things. But immediately, I just fell in love with his energy and his attitude about this world that he's created. And that's why I said, I'm happy to house you and carry on and make it grow. I didn't think there'll be blowjobs in the process. But we've carried on, I still remember the day you came here with Naledi. Rainy day. And there was COVID still, because people were still home. The streets were still relatively empty. And that's when he spoke about the studio. He said, hey, man, I see you have things here that I need. I'm tired of being in a pool. Sorry. Ghost lady.
It's time for an upgrade, yeah.
I'm tired of the pool. I want to do something more, and that's what happened. And we're here now.
Fuck, it's
And
amazing.
now you guys are 1 million.
Bro, it's crazy.
Hey, man.
How has the podcast impacted your business, though?
Great.
Like, has it been fruitful, the arrangement?
No, it's been incredible. And I remember when I started, a lot of people would ask, so how much do you charge him? And I always say, nothing. Not a single cent. It's like, really? Like, yeah, he doesn't really bother me. They walk in, they make noise, and they go home. It's not a big deal in my world. Until there's a blowjob. Anyway, let's keep
Yes.
Blowjob.
And we have indeed have done work with KFC. We have done work with, we are doing a huge project with Mamelodi Sundowns.
Oh, wow, beautiful.
Oh, and you're from Mums, yeah? No, it's like a big Mamelodi Sundowns fan from Mamelodi, yeah.
So it's a huge one. We'll make a proper announcement when the deal is signed. And we are in conversation with one of these political players who are watching this, and they say they need this kind of solution.
Wow.
So there's a lot happening. Am I missing anything?
No,
Look, I'll tell you, we get inquiries on a daily basis.
But how beautiful is it that we as black men can work together without any money exchanged and grow in our own respective fields?
I think, it's if anything, people should learn and see this as an example. That when I saw you, I saw a guy who's building something that will go far. And it has, and it will continue to grow. And I said this even when you were on my podcast, and I said, I don't see you slowing down. I see this growing. And at the time, you were probably dealing with 500,000 subscribers. So for us to have worked together so well and carried on, for me, it's exemplary. I don't get in your way. You don't get in mine. You always call when you are uncertain. I remember when there were some people who wanted to give you money and you said, I don't know if I should take it. You remember that phone call.
Yeah.
And I said, you shouldn't, because once people give you money, they want to own you. And you took that advice. And I remember at some point you were uncertain about whether you should carry on doing this thing. Because there was just too much backlash and you were getting people calling you and asking, not happy with what you were doing. And you were saying, is this even worth it? Is it worth my peace? Is it worth my life? And I said, dude, you're the guy that's breaking these walls for all of us to just walk through them, you know? And that's what you've done. You've opened a huge gate for all of us to just walk through. Those that are coming, those that are planning to do podcasts, use this as an example. It's possible, you can do it. It'll take long to grow because a lot of people who call us, they think being a MacG can happen in a minute. And it takes a lot of work, takes a lot of commitment. But you've done the groundwork. You have cultivated this world of podcasts to a point where everybody wants to do it now. And everybody believes in it. And they always model it after what you have created. And for me, that is something that's just a marvel to watch. Here's another thing, though, that you've created, which is not positive necessarily. Now people think all podcasts are like yours. You see?
Yay! Pressure.
Yes. They all think podcasts are like yours. And this includes guests. Guests also, whenever you invite someone and you use the word podcast, they say, ngizi lapho. Because they all think...
Hey, take that out, man. He's taking an offer.
No,
he's right.
But you get
He's right.
No,
You've become the Colgate of toothpaste.
Yeah,
When
Colgate,
someone says they want toothpaste, I want Colgate. So when people say podcast, I think, fuck. Because there's people in this country who know just one podcast.
Yeah.
Just only one.
Yes.
When anybody else, they listen to Joe Rogan, they'll be like, but it's not like MacG. Not realizing Joe Rogan has been around longer than us. Yeah.
That is the challenge we face. When we invite certain guests, they say, I'm not coming there to expose my dirty laundry. Because they think that's the template. You know, and they don't realize that you can have multiple formats, a short format, long formats. And so far, it's worked. And that's why my formats is long format. It's casual. It's about getting to know people. We have Mongeni Ngema coming in a few days.
He would never come here. Hey, with his scan there, with his things, this PR. He's got bad PR. But he's a legend, bro. A Sarafina legend, man.
You know, the people who are not all of them, you probably know him. She's coming through. And it was hard to convince her. Because she said, I'm a podcast. Exactly.
Are you for real? Her husband used to coach me cricket, Upra Shakes.
Yeah, boy.
Are you for real, Shay?
So that's what you've done. But anyway, I want to say, well done. Congratulations. What you guys have done. The team is incredible. It's always a marvel to watch what you've also done for young business. And, you know, I was talking to the guys and they were saying, look, you know, this is working in some way. The equipment has improved, you know, because it improves with time. And I for me, that is amazing. You have a solid team that has stayed together. Some have left, but, you know, the politics. But carry on, man. Carry on doing what you guys are doing, you know. And
Shout out to the best landlords in podcast history.
Brad Dave, legend. Shout out, Brad Dave.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you so
Beautiful,
much, Brad
man. Hey, yeah, it's a lot to take in, eh?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm the biggest show at Radio 2000.
Shut up! King Dave!
If I check it, you know Radio 2000?
It's not a station for 2000. You know, contrary to what it sounds like.
Oh, man.
In closing, man, what do you want to say, my dog?
Nah, man, it's been a great journey, guys. And most importantly, shout out to the chillers, man, you know? Let's keep this thing going. Shout out to you, bro. You know what I mean? Can't believe there was a point where you thought, is this worth it?
Is
you
it
know
worth
what I mean?
it?
Like, it's worth it, bro. And also, there'll still be challenges ahead, you know, such as with anything worth building, with anything worth raising, be it a human being, be it a beautiful thing like this, which is a living, you know, entity on its own that lives and breathes with people. And yeah, man, let's keep it going. I wonder how far we're going to go. It's crazy. I remember when you said, now on the road to 1 million, and I was like, damn. When is that gonna happen? You know? I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be 20 years. This nigga's fucking ambitious. When is this gonna happen? 10 million, 190,000, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And here you are. Like literally, it's exponential growth, man. If you look at the rate it took you to get to 200,000 to 100,000 to 300,000, it's less than the time it got us to 1 million. So that's exponential growth, and it's God showing off. So let's keep this thing going, guys.
Cool,
Hey,
man.
kunzima ukubheka ukuthi ubani ozobangekho in 5 years' time. But I think phela history has taught us. Yabo.
Thina sibheke wena.
Ungakhani solo babheke wena buye ekhaya. Not that's funny.
Okay.
No, man, we're good, man. I think
Yeah,
we're
we're good.
I think we're a solid team, man. Like everyone here, I think we're all like almost like, siblings, tight. There's love. There's most importantly respect amongst everyone here. Always. There's just always respect. There's no you're 2000, I'm older, you're this, you're that.
Wow.
We're all just family. Even when you're on the road, we're traveling. Maybe we've got gigs, the guys are shooting for us, or it's a branch. And I think that's what carries us, respect for what we do and respect for one another. And we should keep it that way. And shout out to you, man. You built something really beautiful.
Yes.
You probably didn't know only because it was God who was using you. You know what I mean? You didn't know what you were
I'm just living my purpose, man.
Exactly. And you're just a vehicle, you're a catalyst, but shout out to you for believing in it, carrying on. Many people have started podcasts. Many people have stopped their podcast. Many people have not succeeded, in doing it. So yeah, like Brad Dave said, you had to carry the pain of crashing through those walls for everybody else to breeze through them.
It's so crazy. I'm finding it hard to do that, man. It's so crazy, man.
Yeah, bro.
Like I was thinking about
And
it
you have
yesterday.
to.
I was thinking about it yesterday when I was with my daughter. Like I was because like I struggle very much with like taking compliments. Like, I don't like compliments. Like it's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we know.
Yeah.
If you start complimenting,
Yeah.
No, I know you.
and I was trying to track back like where that starts from, and I think it's in high school, bro. Because I remember when I started at Crazy, I got a big head. So I used to go around the whole school telling everybody, "Hey, fuck you! I'm on TV." Oh yeah, where is it?
Man, fuck you.
I'm on TV.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was gloating, and everybody knew I'm on TV. I was like, I made sure, boy. I was like, yeah, boy, they must know I'm on TV.
Yeah.
And then, boom, just got taken away like within a day.
4:10.
4:10 indlu yawo. And I don't think I've ever been the same since, bro. Because I realized, okay,
Nice.
cool, you gotta be humble.
You needed the humbling.
Yes, it was humbling,
needed
but
the
I've
humbling.
never recovered from that. So when someone compliments me or something, it takes me back to that. It's like, hey,
Good.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm struggling with all these compliments. I appreciate it, I understand, but I'm working on it to be in the moment.
Yeah.
Because especially, from radio, we all like, okay, what's next? Okay, that was a dope show.
Yes, because on radio you do how many shows a year? How many shows in a career? How many shows?
Yeah.
You can't do one hit show. And it
So this
carries
is
you
the
for 10
first
years.
time in my life where I've had to like, okay, sit and soak in
Yeah.
everything, but I can't because I don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? So please don't judge me when I'm awkward 30th July.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to
This is the public disclaimer.
If I start mumbling or say some shit that doesn't make sense, please forgive me.
Now you won't.
Hey, ghost
You're
lady.
pretty shy. Hey?
Hey, man.
No, guys, what? I just want to say that the podcast, I think with all the challenges or whatever, even just the breakthroughs that we've had over the years, the podcast represents a tree and it's a fruitful tree. So it's almost like you can get shade from the tree, you can eat off the tree. It's just giving you life. So it's just bigger than us. It shows that for me, it feels like, if anything, I've seen God in this. So let's just, regardless of whatever, always know that this place is just amazing. It is a tree of life.
Love that.
Beautiful.
And Joe Biden, we coming for you,
Hey,
motherfucker.
Hey! Hey!
Who that nigga?
Because he's on 1,200,000, eh?
What?
So shine next week.
We're out here, man. Podcast and chill. See you at Sunbet Arena, 30th July.
Let's rock and roll.
Bye.
Oh, by the way, YFM. YFM. YFM.
Man, fuck you.
947.
Man, fuck you.
I see you can't one catch. Hold on, so see cake pera.
Yeah.
But don't see cake. You find.
Tutu, sigali cake.
Tutu, yes, tutu.
I'll see sigali cake.
Well, y'all cigar. That's all good. Peace, guys. We out.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chilla, itlesha lefiki. Ungoyigi, even when they ask you, how sabiini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.